Glastonbury 2025 might just be the worst thing that's happened this year. This peaceful British village was not made for this. Something like this would bring the house prices down in a village like this. First of all, the Palestine flags. Irregardless of who's in the right and who's in the wrong, you can tell if someone's inept of intelligence because they wave a Palestine flag about. Remember when the NHS were getting clapped for outside your front door? You just go outside your house and you see everyone clapping. It's the unintelligent ones doing it. But this being the worst decade for music, the last 7 to 10 years especially have been atrocious. What kind of man is going to Glastonbury? It's not tough. And also, what kind of woman is going to Glastonbury? Answer that question for yourself in your head. I've looked at some of these song names of Kneecap and Bob Vylan, if I see even how you say his name. Two people who I've never heard of in my life. Nobody knows who these people are. Is this all you could get? And these are two people who, because no one knows who they are, thought to themselves, right, oh, I see all the Palestine flags, so if I start chanting things about Palestine, maybe all of them will like me. It reminds me of Sam Fender, right, who's pretending to be a Newcastle United fan. It's like these idiot Geordies and people from the North East who want to be Geordies who use the word "gan" in every sentence, even though we know that's not how they really speak. It's like they think to themselves, oh, well, Sam Fender's a Newcastle fan, and I'm a Newcastle fan, and in order to be the best Geordie, I'm going to support Newcastle United and go to every single Sam Fender concert and get his t-shirt. And it's the same with these fools who go to Glastonbury. Oh, well, this guy likes Palestine, and I like Palestine, and in order to be a good person and to be the biggest Palestine fan, I'm going to follow this absolute idiot because, well, we both like Palestine. It's a list of nobodies. And yeah, that guy who got his visa removed, Bob Vylan, I didn't know who he was, but I saw on Twitter everyone talking about him. The only song that I've now heard of is I Heard You Want Your Country Back, because everyone's been clowning on that. Because now it's I Heard You Want Your Visa Back. And rightfully so, he got his visa removed. He is not a good person. Let's just talk about these Palestine flags real quick. Music is haram. When was the last time Palestine heard music? It was October 7th when they crushed through the Israeli borders and just murdered innocent people and kept hostages. Why would you go to Glastonbury as well? It's a sweaty, dirty mess. Imagine living in that village. It's peaceful all year and then these fools come in. I believe some people actually camp there. I wouldn't dare. I remember at Hardwick, some lass came over to me who had a daughter and she was maybe about 15 years older than me. She was drunk. I kept ignoring her, but she kept speaking to me, right? And I didn't think she was this drunk. She invited me back to her tent. I said no. I got a number and stuff. I can't remember where in the northeast she was from, but I went and it was actually quite a nice place. But then she messaged me saying that her husband was there. It's like, you never mentioned that. I could have gone to this tent and then I'd have been wandering about, you know, and not being able to get a lift home off my mates. How many people here do you reckon are on drugs? I mean, I can count on my hand how many concerts I've been to, and there's usually some idiot who's got a big jug of beer, I don't know how that's getting sold, and he's waving his hands in the air like an idiot, spilling it over people. I remember my dad just like fucking knocking it over his hand because he just couldn't be fucking arsed with him. Kept spilling over him, so he was like, oh, I'll spill it out your hand, and he was too drunk to do that. And also, you put the radio on when you're in the car, it's full of these adverts, people thinking that you care about Glastonbury. You don't. The radio's full of songs to do with it as well. Like YouTube adverts, I don't care about Glastonbury. You're fake hyping rubbish up. How are people excited for this? If you're going to this monstrosity, it's because you can't think of anything else to do in your boring life, and your mates are wrong'uns who can't be entertaining without doing drugs, which isn't entertaining anyway, to be honest. But yeah, if you're over the age of 30, especially, or even 26, and you're going to this, you're a loser. Remember NF, how everyone thought he was super deep and stuff, and then you turn 14 and you realise, oh, you know. I looked at some of the names of the songs of Bob Vylan and Kneecap. It's like, this is not tough. Apparently he was playing victim as well after getting his visa removed, so yeah, you're not that hard, are you? Be soft and gentle, like what you really are. Anyway, that's my rant on Glastonbury done. It sucks. I'll never go to it. Thank you for listening.